Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with last, this time the 13th episode of the 4th season. In the last episode, everyone is in a shitty situation. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this.
We have to go back.
Hold
Who
up.
do you think you are? You call me over and over again for 2 days straight, stoned on your pills. And then you show up here with an obituary for Jeremy Bentham. When he came to me and I heard what he had to say, I knew he was crazy. But you believed him.
Kate, I did because he said that was the only way that I could keep you safe. You and Aaron.
I spent the last 3 years trying to forget all the horrible things that happened on the day that we left. How dare you ask me to go back?
You came back. How'd you know where I was?
Good to see you, Hurley.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you too.
Locke,
Hello, Jack.
why hasn't it gone off yet?
This is a radio receiver. It's like a walkie-talkie. You send it a signal and it triggers a bomb remotely. This is a tripwire. Move it and boom. This is dummy wiring. If you cut the wrong one, boom. This is multiple firing systems. You can disable one and the next one, boom. This battery is the power source.
Cut it.
You
Boom.
disconnect it, boom.
Hugo, James, would you mind if I spoke to Jack alone?
Don't bother. We just came back here early. Let's go.
Jack, you need to hear what I have
What
to
I
say.
need to do is to walk back to the chopper, get on it, and get the rest of our people off this island.
Probably not the best idea right now. Those Rambo guys are taking Ben to that helicopter. He surrendered himself to him about an hour ago.
What is it that makes you so important? Mr. Widmore would pay me so much money just to come out here and capture you and bring you back alive.
Charles Widmore tell you to kill my daughter?
Whoa, 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 you're good right there. Who are you?
I'm Kate. I'm one of the passengers of Flight 815. I'm being chased by his people.
Hands above your heads, both of you.
That's the plan. You gonna shoot your men?
Grenade!
Oh well. Two military men. Ooh. You could see the stun double. Is those C4s connected to that device that he has? That's that was the vest. It's not dead.
Thank you for coming, Richard.
My pleasure.
What was the arrangement? They help us free you, and we let them off the island. Fair enough. The helicopter is yours. You and Saeed have a safe journey back.
So we can go off the island. That's it?
That's it.
Wait, that guy is dead. Kim is dead.
You don't know me, but you know my grandson. Now, we've traveled all the way across country just so he could see you.
Damn, he grew up.
You know, when you came back, I was waiting for one of you to come see me, but nobody did. Sorry. Do you know who did come see me? Jeremy Bentham. I don't understand why you're all lying.
Protect.
We're lying? Because it's the only way to protect everyone that didn't come back.
Like my dad.
Like your dad. Yeah.
I want you to reconsider leaving the island, Jack. I would like you to stay.
You'd like me to stay.
That's right.
You threw a knife into the back of an unarmed woman. You led half of our people across the island and got most of them killed.
Well, Jack, you put a gun to my head and you pulled the trigger. I was hoping we could let bygones be bygones. But you're not supposed to go home.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, I think I remember. What was it that you said on the way out to the hatch? Crashing here was our destiny.
You know, Jack. You know that you're here for a reason. And if you leave this place, that knowledge is gonna eat you alive from the inside out until you decide to come back.
Goodbye, John.
After you go, then you have to lie about everything. Everything that happened since we got to the island. It's the only way to protect it.
It's an island, John. No one needs to protect it.
It's not an island. It's a place where miracles happen. Just wait till you see what I'm about to do.
There's no such thing as miracles.
Lie to them, Jack. If you do it half as well as you lie to yourself, they'll believe you.
I'm pregnant.
Congratulations, son.
I think they're gonna come with the helicopter because there's...
This is liquid nitrogen. We use it in the refrigeration
Jack,
cold.
Kate,
The bomb
Saeed.
needs a charge from the battery to detonate it, right? And the battery
Harley.
runs on a
There's
chemical
Sawyer.
reaction. I spray the battery,
And Jean
I can
did
keep
say
it cold, no reaction.
he's gonna make sure Sun is on that helicopter.
If we see that light turn red and the battery's not already cold, that is the last thing we will ever see.
Did you get them all to the boat?
Yeah, everybody's safe.
Are they coming closer?
They fixed the engine and they're gonna get as close to the island as they can without hitting the reef. So the next trip shouldn't take so long.
So what about the time thing now? What happened?
I'm leaving in 10 minutes. Take the next group of people to the freighter. You need to make sure that you're with me on that raft.
Well, don't worry about me, because I'm gonna stay.
Miles, no, I don't think I'm getting across the direness of this circumstance.
Oh, no, you're very dire, but I'm still gonna stay. I'm surprised you want to leave.
Sorry?
It's just weird, you know, after all that time you spent trying to get back here.
What do you mean, get back here?
What do I mean?
Is this the magic box?
No, John, it's not.
What is all this stuff for?
Same things that all the Dharma stations are for. Silly experiments.
What kind of experiments?
You know what, John? Why don't you watch this very informative video that will answer some of your questions? I'll take care of some business.
As you've no doubt surmised, Station 6, or the Orchid, is not a botanical research unit. The unique properties of this island have created a kind of Casimir effect, allowing the Dharma Initiative to conduct unique experiments in both space and time. It's the vault, constructed adjacent to a pocket of what we believe to be negatively charged exotic matter. Great care must be taken to avoid leaving inorganic materials inside the chamber.
Like what Ben is doing right now?
In our first demonstration, we will attempt to shift the test subject 100 milliseconds ahead in four-dimensional space. For the briefest of moments, the animal will seem to disappear. But in reality...
Is he talking about what I think he was talking about?
If you mean time-traveling bunnies, then yes.
You do know that he said specifically not to put anything metal in here.
Kim is back.
You expecting someone?
Yeah, I have my weapon back.
After we drop everyone off at the boat, we can come back and look for Claire, right?
Absolutely.
Hands and feet inside the vehicle! Let's go for a ride!
So, if I cut this wire, it should disconnect the firing mechanisms.
Stop! 여기 연결돼 있어.
No good. Damn it! What happens if we can't deactivate the bomb?
We better get everybody the hell off this boat.
Fuel. What? There's a hole in it. Someone.
What's the matter? We're losing fuel.
There's no fuel on the island! We gotta get to the boat or this chopper's useless! I'm telling you, I don't see the boat! Well, then keep looking! We gotta get every ounce of extra weight off this chopper now! Anything that's not bolted down, toss it out! I'd feel a hell of a lot better for it a few 100 pounds lighter!
Though.
Hey!
Why are you telling me this? Sawyer?
He didn't want to go back anyway.
If you don't come with me for now, could be forever.
Nothing's forever.
Why?
Would it make any sense if I told you I was still looking for where I was born?
No? You're not coming.
I promised I wouldn't leave till I got everyone here safely off this island. Relax. I'll still be here when you get back.
You better aim for the head, Ben. This body armor's been known to take a bullet or two in its time. I took out a bit of a life insurance policy, Ben. It's a heart rate monitor. It's connected to a radio transmitter. We call it a dead man's trigger, Ben. My heart stops beating, sends a little signal. 500 pounds of C4 that I've got hardwired out there on the freighter. That'd kill a lot of innocent people, Ben. How your daughter looked as she bled out, face down in the grass.
Why don't you put your knife down? We can talk about this.
Well, John Locke, never really been one for talk.
You killed my daughter.
Kill my daughter! Stop!
What did you do? You just killed everybody on that boat.
So?
Oh, oh, ooh, ooh, that was cold, but I really liked it. Ah. These past episodes, Ben was something different. I loved it. So that was a thing. That was the 13th episode of the 4th season. There is one more episode to go, the finale. Honestly, I thought that for some reason, I thought that there were 16 episodes, but nope, there are 14. Great. I don't even know where to start from. Okay, I'm gonna talk about or say what I think is gonna happen, how the Oceanic 6 got rescued. Because on the helicopter there's Kate, Jack, Said, Sawyer. I mean, he was on the airplane, on the helicopter, but he jumped because there's a hole in the tank fuel and they need to carry as little weight as possible. They try to throw everything on there, but it didn't work, so Sawyer threw himself. He's fine. He start swimming back to the island, And again, it's not that he necessarily wanted to go back to his old life or, to be rescued. He did prefer to be on the island because apparently there's nothing there for him. And I think what is gonna happen is they're gonna land on the freighter, but on the freighter there's the C04 and the bomb of that Michael had from Ben. And because Jean said that son has to be on the helicopter, somehow, I don't know, I think they're gonna patch that hole, or I don't know, maybe they're gonna take the, I don't know if they're gonna take the rescue boat, because I think that rescue boat is gonna bring everyone back on the island. So maybe they gonna work things out with the helicopter, but also I don't think it will work just to refuel the tank. Maybe, but there's a big hole in there and the fuel is leaking quite quickly. And the son is gonna get on that helicopter and they're just gonna fly away. I don't know, not necessarily to the mainland, but maybe some other, I don't know, island or something. There must be something close by. And from there, they're gonna get rescued. And maybe the rest that stayed on the freighter, the survivors that were brought, either they're gonna, but I mean, in that boat, wait, let me put my thoughts in order. Because that boat doesn't have enough capacity to take everyone that was brought there back in one go. So maybe some of them are gonna be on the boat, some of them are gonna just jump. Because I'm pretty sure that freighter is gonna explode. Either from the C4 or the bomb that, Michael has. And I think because, damn, Ben quite ruthless, I mean, understandable, but quite ruthless. I mean, at the same time, he did seem a bit like regretting. He was in shock, honestly. The anger took the best of him, and it was quite nice seeing that he actually loved Alex, not just a kid to have around and to raise for some reason, but he actually thought of her as his daughter, and that's why he attacked and killed Kimmy. But of course his judgment was clouded by revenge. And at the end there, when John talked to him, he seemed in shock. Even if he said, yeah, so what? Or so, when John told him that he just killed everyone on the freighter. But I think he regretted. He is regretting. He always talk about like innocent people, they don't have to die, about promises that he keeps his promises, and his word means a lot, even if sometimes he lies. But I don't know, I don't know. I don't think he necessarily, personally, will go that far to kill like innocent people. Either they find a way to disconnect the C4 and not make it explode, or they will have enough time because that light is gonna turn red, and but they have enough time to like rescue themselves. I'm a bit afraid for Michael, even if he's a piece of shit, but I'm a bit afraid that he is gonna die. Either sacrifice himself or, just stay there on the freighter because he is ready to die. And, I think that is gonna be his end. And he's gonna, like, I don't know, redeem himself. It's a weird world because nothing he can do will bring Lizzie or Anna back. So let's say redeem or, pay for his wrongdoings. But yeah, I think that's gonna happen. Also, we had some flash forwards, two of them. One was with Jack and Kate, continue that discussion of them from the previous episode. Jack said that Jeremy Bentham went to see him, and I'm guessing is the guy that had the funeral because that's what Jack saw in the newspaper, his obituary, and it wasn't a friend or a relative, but in a way he felt that he need to see him, like it affected him in a way enough for him to go to the funeral. But he's apparently this Jeremy, whoever it is, went to see Kate as well, but she didn't believe him, but Jack did, and apparently it was the only way to keep Kate and Aaron safe, whatever that means. In the beginning, honestly, I thought that it was the lawyer that went to visit Hurley, and that nurse, assistant, whatever it's called, that was with John. But from the words that Jack said, I don't think it's that man. I don't think it's him. I think it's someone completely different, and if I'm not mistaken, I never heard that name before. So, but Jack and Kate weren't the only ones that he visited. He also visited Walt, and that's another flash forward. Walt went to visit Hurley, and he was saying why no one visited me, why no one, why you forgot about me. But he also said that the only one that came was Jeremy Bentham, which I guess this Jeremy went to visit Hurley as well, because they seem like they know him. He didn't ask who the hell is that. He, Hurley acted like he knew him. They had a discussion there, and Walt was wondering why everyone is lying about what happened, and obviously to keep everyone safe that were left on the island. So that's why I believe that even the people on the freighter are alive. Not so sure about Michael, but Jean and Desmond, I think they're alive. I hope they're alive. We know a bit more about this this station, the Orchid, whatever it's called, And of course, it's not a botanical research station, something way more than that, as it was the Swan. But this one is about this exotic matter that this particular spot on the island has. And I think it's quite the same as, you know, the electromagnetism that we're on the, you know, Swan Station spot. I think every place on the island has a different type of magic, but this is different and it's quite interesting. Apparently they built this vault, and if you put only organic matter in there, by pressing some buttons and that exotic matter in there, they build this vault next to that spot of something negatively charged energy or matter. And if you place like again, he was putting a rabbit in there, and he said that he can send that rabbit into the future, not for not too far into the future, like 100 milliseconds, but I mean it's still way impressive. But he also said that it might seem like the rabbit might disappear, but it's not the case. I don't know, it decomposes like atom by atom, and but it's still there. I don't know, and then rebuild it like the I don't know what is called, the portal from Enterprise. But he did say not to place metal objects in there, which Ben was doing. So, and also, you know, they went to that vault because that's how you can move the island. And how you can do that? I know that, like, you can move matter in space and time, but I'm guessing putting metal in there is gonna destroy that vault or something. So why would Ben want to destroy it? Or maybe by disrupting the energy matter here is gonna send the island, or is gonna move the island. Maybe not. Maybe by moving the island, he didn't mean just from a place to another, but from a time period to another. I don't know. I don't know why would you want, like, I'm so curious to know what's gonna happen if, you know, by putting metal in there, closing the door, starting that thing. In my opinion, it's gonna explode. But who knows? It's a magical island, so anything can go. Isn't this thing a bit like the thing Daniel was doing in his past with the rat, that he sent the rat in? It's not that he sent the rat, but he's, I don't know, had this vision in some way, like how Desmond has. Maybe the visions that Desmond had were coming from this place. Charlotte has said some weird things. Apparently it's not the first time she was on the island, but she wanna stay because she's looking for her home. John and Jack had the same discussion that is going on in every, I think in every season is going on, fate and destiny and free will. John told him that the island is magical and is, doing miracles, and Jack has to stay on the island because it's his destiny. Jack, of course, didn't believe him. Doesn't believe in destiny and miracles and all these things. I honestly can't wait to see this last episode. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna stop here, and see you next episode. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye.